Cardinham Sports Club. Basically, one tennis court, 4 parking bays, and clubhouse, crumbling clubhouse, which is in need of replacement. I'm not sure what this shelter is. Perching on the bank and basic shelter, clubhouse. Not sure about the carpet. Not you want a low maintenance material. And basic kitchenette. So do people just use it for making tea and like biscuits or
something like that? Very light. And then there's electrical board with a coin operated payment.
Is that for the lights?
Yeah.
Or for in here or all over? Well, anyway. Right, cot lighting. Okay, quite small kitchenette. I guess you don't need much. Table, chairs, equipment. Unused. What do you call this?
I don't know.
Board? Leaderboard?
I like this logo here. I don't know if we can replicate that.
What is it? Like a Celtic knot or something?
Yeah.
Or tree or something? Oh wow, yeah, it is quite nice. Yeah, really cool. Coat racks.
Yeah, there's an old-fashioned warming cupboard. Plate warmer there.
Really? What is that? Don't know.
It's a plate warmer.
Oh. Not just plate, I guess. You could keep about 20 pasties warm in there.
Yeah, so I think if this could be a more
So
social, lively space, I mean, I think different people have different ideas. There was a survey, I'll share with you.
oh, that'd be cool. But yeah, I mean, if there's more shared space or accessible space for a wider community who don't just sport like myself, might be better use of the space. Yeah, I'm not sure what this is and whether it makes sense to. I didn't see the drawings properly. Does it encompass this area as well? Or is it just replacing this building and that's a storage shed, I guess, with the toilets behind? It's quite narrow, I have to say. It's very narrow. But it is what it is.
Because some members.
Yeah, of course. Toilet. And you have the facility, right? There's obviously the foul drainage somewhere. I see a manhole there, I guess. So it's set up, then of course you want a toilet. And I guess the plans are for a accessible toilet, which makes it more accessible for everyone, which is a great idea. Yeah, I'm not sure whether it's possible to eat out a little bit just to get a little bit more width or depth. This is quite generous. And I don't know if people are in the habit of watching other people play or you only come to play. It might be quite nice.
One court, so if we do have extra people, they usually end up sitting there and being just chit-chatting. In fact, we had some sort of like what do you call them, love seats or something in the quarters, but I think they were, I don't know, they've been removed. I think they're in the way.
And yeah, this little lawn here is quite nice. Do people have socials here?
Not as yet.
Tea party, tennis tea party,
Organize one. I offered to.
tennis barbecue.
I offered to organize a barbecue here.
Tennis and barbecue, and I know you love, well, I mean, of course, money is always a problem, right? But imagine a nice summer day, hot tub, barbecue. I mean, hot tubbing is part of sports, right? After sports recovery,
Yeah,
but it'd be massive amount of water to get rid of and clean. But anyway, but you know,
Yeah,
just streaming. And yeah, that bank needs to be maintained. So
Yeah, I think it's
I
been
think,
maintained by volunteers so far, and it's quite a lot of work. Like
yeah,
just
it's a
getting
lot
it,
of work.
just doing the weeds along here is quite a lot of work.
But potentially, especially the front part, you want to make it look inviting. There is a gardening club in Cardinham. I don't know if you want to get them involved as like a, I don't know, have them, if they're interested to help lead a
Oh yeah.
project to redesign or maintain. I
Yeah,
mean, then
looking
it
for
becomes,
volunteers. Yeah.
or maybe there are also people who love to garden but they've run out of space
Yeah.
and want to plant more stuff, or I don't know. But yeah, it's a space that can be help cared for if they are very willing volunteers, and I don't know, maybe they be
Do you
interested.
want to rattle off some dimensions?
Yeah, so 3 meters deep, or wide, however you want to call it. And from the last shed to this edge was 10 meters. So 10 by 3. If possible, I think it's better if you actually extend it a little bit more this way. I don't know, maybe not. Because you do want a bit of hard standing to walk on, especially if this is wet when it's very rainy.
So the priority, by the way, is to have this resurfaced. So I don't know if we have a surfacing guy here, if you have any ideas what we should do further, especially with this space.
Well, of course, it'd be nice if you had nice pavers. And you need a massive signboard here. This is the spot.
Advertising.
Cardinham Sports Club. Pay, what? Pay
Event.
and play. Pay and play.
Yeah.
Website, very big. So everyone,
QR code.
and no one's gonna scan a QR code, would they? But people Ava, don't destroy the plants. You can be our gardening volunteer, Ava. You like gardening. Or yeah, have the, I guess the school's a bit far. But have the school involved, or kids
there's
involved.
actually talk that there is actually a pathway just running. You could just walk along the field all the way to the school practically.
Is it shorter than on the
It's
road?
Same distance.
Safer, I guess.
Yeah, a lot safer. But of course, it's a question because they sometimes have cows on there and stuff. This is a question of setting it up.
You can't walk through the cemetery.
Could maybe.
Whose gate is this? I mean, yeah, it could just be.
Cemetery, yeah.
Anyway, but point is, yeah, big signboard where it's very visible. Of course, signboards also cost money. The bigger it is, the more it costs, I guess. But yeah, it could look quite nice if you, depending on the funding you can get. The orientation of the building is east-west. South is that way.
Yeah, that's one problem. Like when we play here in the evenings, the sun sets here and it gets in our eyes, and it's a bit traumatic. I wish it was orientated differently, but what can you do?
What can you do? But yeah, I'm just looking at the building in terms of positioning your windows, and I don't know if it might pay to also have solar PVs as a roof, since it's a new build. But I don't think the electricity here costs very much. It's hardly used, right?
Yeah.
So probably not worthwhile. But it would be nice inside the building if you could see the green, more of the green actually. I imagine like a ribbon window right through, front and back. But
See more of the court, didn't you?
no, just to get in more light and see if you're inside the building, you see those leaves, which are nice.
Oh, on the other side.
Yeah, on the other side, of course, you see the court. You look at the court. But more glazing, more money.
Yeah. I think whatever this is going to do is going to be has to be quite affordable.
Well, I think it also it's
we
a bit of a situation where if you want to attract more people to use the space beyond just, I don't know, sports club facility, then you do want to make the space very usable, attractive, inviting, natural light.
Yeah.
You could have like a kids kind of nursery stay and play kind of I mean like after school thing.
Yeah, yeah,
You know, like a mum's meeting club or whatever.
yeah.
I mean the space is not used otherwise anyway.
But I mean, the Cardinham Parish Hall is just over there.
Is it used? I don't know.
I mean, this is more sporty, more outdoorsy. I don't know. More green.
More green.
Yeah.
And yeah, if you have kids that who are interested to play, they can bounce a ball in the court if there's no one in the court. I don't know. Although the kids seem to like running around the parish hall on the outside and on the hedge.
Okay, that's it, right? Anything else to say? Something to think about.
It's a nice spot to play tennis.
Yeah, it is. I really like playing tennis here.
It's very peaceful.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's nice.
All right. Bye-bye.